Alright there, it's your old mate Yorkie here, and we're next Festering again. That's right, looking at demos on the Steam Next Fest, February 2022. This one, Twilight Hardware, is a RPG, and it's on my wish list. So, let's have a look, see what happens. Get in, here we are. Certainly looks pretty. New game. We're just going to take a 10 to 30 minute peruse, see if it's something we want to look further into. It's a pre-alpha build, so it's not going to have much to it. It's just going to give us a chance to have a look at a couple of the mechanics and the general style of the game. Ethereal is a small and inconspicuous planet gifted with the ability to retain life by Clavari, an omnipotent representation of the planet's life force. For 1,000 years, after the sky fell and Ethereal's surface was embedded with strange source of magical energy, many legends tell of the coming of Straya, but no one knows its origin. After hundreds of years of reliance on the resource, Ethereal's market for Straya crystal is fundamentally ingrained into the workings of the wider world, including the continent's capital city, Specula, also known as the City of Mirrors, because of the gleam that is created by the Straya crystals that the city was, blah blah blah. The Straya crystals that shine like starlight, imbuing the planet's surface with mystical and powerful magics. But something is changing. Though in the reclusive village of Fumaran, everything is as it has always been, peaceful. I've got a feeling that might be about to change. What do you think? Straya is a source of magic that was introduced into Ethereal and is not the manifestation of the planet's power. This comes in the form of a Seelie. Fairy court? Nice fairies as opposed to Unseelie? A Seelie is a single person born in each generation of Etherealians, gifted with unique abilities designed to sustain a balance between all life on Ethereal for the benefit of Clavari, essentially acting as a conduit for Clavari itself. But the question remains, who are we to change one's destiny? Alright. You kind of need to work out what they want to put on each screen, because some of them disappear a bit fast and some of them last a bit longer than needed. But that's a minor thing. It's not even absolutely necessary to do that, it'd just be a nice quality of life thing. Check back at vendors. And inventory changes. Here, I just don't understand, Maris. Maris, we have been over this before. You need to know how to control it. Okay, that makes no sense. I know it doesn't, but trust me, it's important. Speaking of which, you are late for Bran and Kira. No voiceover, that's disappointing. Not again, Bran is going to kill me. And those were certainly a little bit on the fast side. And you ran away. Morning, Maris. You're late, kid. No, it's still a full moon tomorrow. Kira and I are going for a hike after I've finished the last of the log cutting. Is she back yet? Not that I've heard, but it's almost winter, and we should think about getting the new pelts for winter too. You're old, after all. Oh, gee. Can't have you wasting away in the snow. I am not old, I'm aged. There's a difference. I'm burdened with wisdom. Sure you are. And you are late. The full moon isn't for 3 days. You're training with Bran. You slept in, kid. Again. Oh, maybe you're the old one. Your memory is waning. Shall we get your knitting needles and tuck you in by a nice warm fire? Seriously though, sleeping okay? They're just dreams. It's nothing, man. It's just weird dreams filled with noise and flashing light. Nothing, everyone else suffers through it too. If you say so, kid. Look, I've got to get going. I have some work to do in the caverns. Everything alright? When I know, you'll know. Okay, well then, I'll see you later. And for the will of Clavari, remember to take your box and staff with you this time. I'll get them before I head out, don't worry. Old man. Baby face. Get them from where? Is there a house near here? Don't see it. The Straya crystal is so beautiful, some of the villagers bring offerings to the crystal, which many believe is why we have such abundant fishing in our lake. Who knows, maybe the mister. Okay. I mean, the look is nice. And it's important to remember this is pre-alpha. But, a map, yes there is. That's a save point. Oh, save points, that's bad. There is no reason to have save points, honestly. Just let me save whenever. Alright, so where am I going exactly? Gather items for practice. Books from home. Take Kira's necklace. Pick up staff. Where's home? Is it over this way, maybe? Let's go see. That looks like a house's roof over there. The music's okay. There are no sound effects. This is pre-alpha. There are no sound effects and no voiceover. Now, they could well be added later. So I'm not taking that as a negative, because this is pre-alpha. Oh, there's a little sound effect here and there. But for instance, running is silent, which makes no damn sense. That's necklace. I made this necklace from Malabark amber. Okay. And that is a staff. Is that the book? Nope. Is one of these the book yet? Arrive at Windmond and find Bran at Town Hall. Do we know where Windmond is? Maybe. Ruins. I mean, I really don't know. I guess we just follow paths and see what we find. Nothing up that way by the look of it. The animation's fine so far. It does the job quite well. I wonder if that crystal can be used to travel. That's my first thought. Or if I have to follow paths. Oops. I'm through the bridge. Alright. Is that going back to where I was? I think it is, you know. Yeah, that's my house, innit? This time, let's not fall off the bridge. Or fall off the rocks. Can't do anything with that Straya crystal then. Okay. Where do I go then? If I go this way, let's take me back home. But can I turn to the right? Map, of course. Usually, in most games, as I'm sure you know, hitting the escape key just gets you out of whatever you're in at the moment, like that would expect to get me out of the map. Not a problem that it does it a different way, just not standard. Alternate memories can be found throughout the world. Here you can record. Okay. That's the safe point, isn't it? Yeah. That's the safe point. Door must be locked. Hey darling, you're a day early, I'm afraid. Next shipment of fabric don't come in yet. Alright, that's fine. Not here till just passing through. See, well in that case I have a brand's next order of high tanning. Can you tell him they'll be collecting early next week? Sure thing. Care for a browse before you go? Not right now. That looks like a big town hall type place up there. I don't know if it is, but it looks like one. Sorry if my voice is a bit croaky or if I'm tickling my moustache a little. I seem to have developed a bit of a cold. But it is Steam Next Fest and I'm not willing to just relent. Well, that's a tavern. It's not a town hall at all, it's a tavern. What's this here? Well, where exactly am I meant to go, I wonder? And do I care? I'm getting the feeling this is really just too early a game to look at, really. It's got an okay start to it. But whether it's actually going to be a good game or not, I don't know. Let's pop into the tavern. And just have a browse in there, see what's going on. Oh, he is there. Alright. Alright, not causing any trouble, I hope. I'd imagine not. You've been a golden goose. A wee golden goose since the day Mary showed up here. Were you cradled in the crook of his arm? Tell you what though, that bloke over there is halfway through to drinking this place dry. Weird to have travellers stay so long. Never mind drink and what he's putting away. What happened to him? Lost his wife from what I gathered. Well, I picked out between his weeping anyway. What do you think happened? Who knows? Maybe she got sick on the road. Big uns run her through. Dead is dead. Reckon he's halfway to joining her the way he drinks. Poor fella. Have you ever lost anyone? In this world who hasn't? Nah, no love for me, no to fall on over like that. And my folks have been long gone. Dead is dead, kid. Dead is dead. Oh, you're a charming bugger, aren't you? I don't remember my parents. Mary's done a good job by taking care of you this way. And Bran watched out for you and all. You're many things, kid, but alone ain't one of them. Okay. How the dockmaster is his hands full at the lake. If you're nagging for something to do, you could always go off for a hand. I might check it out. Well, I guess that can't hurt. Alright. I didn't know you worked here. Another ale, please, Hick, love. I'm just passing through, actually. Ah, well, never mind that. Full up a stool, it'd be rude not to. Thanks, but I have to go training, sorry. Alright, so I can't do anything there. I do like the look of the place. Right now, it seems like there's really not much to do. The way her hair moves is interesting too. Put something into the physics of the hair, I guess. It is a little janky. I don't know if that's because I need to reboot my computer though. I'm going to do that after this. And I'm about at the end where I just want to give this a miss for now and come check on it some other time. But yeah, this is really quite jerky. Now, as I said, that might just be that I need to reboot the computer, which I will do. But yeah, I'll have the meat you brought and I'll have the meat you brought be cured and ready this evening. I know Maris has a keen eye on flank meat, huh? Kidding, of course. How's the hermit fare these days? He's aging like a fine wine, Alfred, much like yourself. Fine wine, more like homebrew hooch. My old kicker isn't what it used to be. Ah. Off you go then, Thanks for the laugh. Thanks, Alfred. See you. The language is okay as well. It's completely understandable, but at the same time, kind of slangy with the dropped H's and stuff. I hope they do end up adding voiceovers. It's a decent voiceovers, and a running sound would be a good investment too. Running and walking. They've got you falling into the water, but that's a lot less common than running and walking, isn't it? Alright, rather than keep exploring, I'm going to call it quits there. If you want to see more of this, drop me a like, a sub, a comment, let me know. Right now, I'm borderline as to whether I even want to look at this anymore. The look is good, the graphics are good, the music's passable, the gameplay's passable so far. I haven't really done anything though. It looks like it's got a lot of potential, but no delivery right now. So, I've been Yorkie, and I'll see you next time. See you,